Hello everyone. I've made a few little changes to the layout again. Just trying to decide exactly what I want, and it's a bit difficult if I want to sort of keep the nice flowing curves that I sort of really want. So I've been sort of deciding a little bit. The last layout was quite nice, but it was kind of limited to sort of just, you know, the two main lines and obviously a tiny bit of good shunting, and that was about it. I've been looking around, and one layout that I've liked for ages is one called Books Hill. You can probably find it on YouTube, and I'll probably put a link in the description if I remember. But that's based on a real location called Pontrilas, which is on the Great Western Railway. And the layout is kind of similar to this, but I've, you know, obviously made it to fit in the loft and made a couple of minor alterations. But yeah. Anyway, so I was thinking sort of coming out on that side where it's quite low, coming out from the fiddle yard at the back, and then sort of going into the station there. Still keep it slightly staggered, just because I think it, you know, would look quite nice. So you got the two main lines around here, and it just keeps that same 6 foot radius curve all the way around and out, and obviously have the sort of roof bit there. That bit will go up to the fiddle yard and be completely hidden. But what will happen is you get branch trains coming out here, down here, and then straight into a sort of end bay sort of platform at the station there, where they can run around, and then that loop there can also be used for running around locomotives for shunting in the goods yard. The plan still needs a few minor bits of tweaking to get it right. I'm not quite happy with how that looks, because where it would be literally right in there if you ignore the house, because obviously the house wouldn't be there. But yeah, so that's sort of my current thinking. You have to ignore the noise outside, that's next door taking some scaffolding down. But also off this sort of closed off sort of station loop thing, I thought I could put a little industry in there, just like a little dairy or something. I just thought it'd be pretty cool. And there, have a little lay-by for the trains. Now on Pontrilas one, that joins up to the main, so it's just like a proper passing loop, as it were. I'm not sure whether it'd be better having it as a loop or for, you know, for trains to reverse into. But as a whole, that is kind of the plan that I'm currently thinking about. It would be nice to be able to add in some kind of loco shed carriage sidings, but I'm really struggling where I'd put them, because realistically they'd be over this side somewhere. But there's maybe a little space in there for a point. I could take it off there if I really wanted to, but then it's also a case of less is more, I suppose. But yeah, so that's sort of the idea. So you've got two main lines, whether I put in a loop or just leave it reversing in there for slow goods trains. And then obviously a branch line going off, and yeah, like so, the layout Books Hill that they've done, it looks bloody wonderful. It's an oak age one. Obviously my scenery would be different as well anyway, and nowhere near as good, I imagine, but yeah. And then, like I say, it will go up to either a fiddle yard just above the current fiddle yard, or I might try and squeeze in a little branch line terminus, so that I've got a little something else I can model. that would allow me theoretically between 4 and 5 trains on scene at once if I really wanted that many. But I quite like the idea of keeping it kind of rural, but I wanted enough operational interest that it's not just you know, a bit boring like well, the last one, which was a bit it was nice, but it had a few flaws, I think. This one would definitely, you know, add a lot more viewing and operational potential, I think. But let me know what you think anyway on that one. Also, while I've been messing about, I've been setting up this sort of thing, just mess about with track clearances. If you use the Pico track spacing tools, they generally space the tracks at about 50mm apart. You know, track centre to track centre. The prototypical spacing is, I think, 44.67mm, something like that. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but it's definitely in the 44s. So what I've done here is close it down to 47mm, which gives sort of that sort of clearance, which I think is probably about right, because I wouldn't want to go too much close, I don't think, just in case anything has a bit of overhang or I want to put longer coaches or anything like that. But yeah, that's that. As for the layout, if I do go with this, I'm still trying to think where to base it, because obviously for the goods yard and everything, it's all, oh, and the layout was, you know, the prototypes on the Great Western, and I quite like the Great Western. I love the scenery of the Great Western, and I like some of the locomotives, but I also like my LMS ones, and you know, like the BR1s, diesels, like the Class 24 I've got. Obviously I've got the A4 as well, which clearly wouldn't run there, but I don't mind occasionally having the odd run what you like session. But so I'm trying to sort of decide where to set this, you know what I mean. I was thinking maybe London North Western, maybe, because that became the LMS, I think, and then I could run LMS with a bit of GWR, or make it GWR and then run the LMS, but I don't know if the Class 24 would ever realistically run around there. But yeah, anyway, that's the new sort of plan, like I say, sort of hidden from there, going up to the thing, so you see the branch down there. But let me know what you think to that one. Obviously right here, what I'd do is I'd build the front of the station building, and then maybe a bit of a village or something. I could build that up over the fiddle yard, or do the branch line terminus station, but that's something to decide later. But yeah, let me know what you think to that one, and hopefully catch you soon. Bye.